Hello everyone, this is some point of episode. I did try something new, and I'm getting 120 FPS. I'm using Dragon's Dogma's DLSS 3 enabler by Pure Dark. I'm also using DLSS 3.6.0 by Gosu DRM. I implemented both of those into my game. I've also just turned on DLSS under the quality setting while everything else is maxed out. This will sure game runs at a buttery 60 plus in cities. Yeah, so we're just gonna off where we left off. We're gonna go down south. I'm running the right way.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Right now, I'm over 100 FPS.
Is rather high.
I mean, I can.
Be beyond our reach.
I do see some issues. I'm actually intrigued. What happens if I turn it off? Turn off super res. Do I still get the frame generation? That's what some people are saying.
But I've no doubt we can see it done if
at
we
122 FPS.
Might I be of assistance?
And because I am using the experimental things, Capcom has said that they're not supposed to work properly, and they will add it soon.
Fret not! I'll make the pain go away. Let's keep still a moment.
Shadowheart, you moron.
You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
I was gonna say she has levitate. Deathly Arrow.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling it's worth the climb. A skill of
There's
mine
Shadowheart.
in this situation. Might I be of assistance?
That looks promising.
I mean,
Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
there was a bit of a screen error.
The horizon has been drenched.
This should be use.
Heal up.
Take that!
It feels like the game just got like ridiculously hard. Owie.
Tremendous work.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
Guess we're gonna go here. I'm at 140 FPS.
Here we go again.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get as far with one of this lot.
By your leave.
Gotta move on,
Let us
guys.
proceed to the next location. On to the nearest location. We were to make the Harv village, as I recall. It's not far from here.
Listen, set to the bone.
Oh, there's a campsite. Press stop, wait for morning.
I've just had a thought. Curious thing.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Anything I can make?
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
What do we have here? Our village coastal settlement. Settlement. I give me a once in a while a bit of screen tear, but what a big performance difference, at least outside. That's
Ah,
I'm level 19, they're level 16.
I'll take
Oh,
that. We might find a use for it.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. At least I go knowing I fought.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour.
I'll have to get rid of Melina.
'Twas a fine adventure we shared.
Well. That's its profile.
Very well. I shall lend you my... Let us work together to honor...
Seventeen, 17, 19.
Twill be a joy to serve one so gallant. Delighted to meet you.
I'm not a full one, so I can't really choose.
This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
In double mage, I do lose some stuff.
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
We have yet more locations to attend to. I shall guide us to our nearest destination. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
Just gonna steal all this dude's stuff.
Tis naught but a pitiful pup.
Could you come over here?
Why does the old man venture out to sea day after day? What does he seek to prove?
He's something of an enigma, isn't he?
May
Map boy. Could be where we're going.
his maundering will make more sense to us in time.
We might better observe our surroundings if we had a lantern lit. That's
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here. Ah, damn blizzard. Is this where I'm to draw my last? Concern it.
We have yet more locations to attend to.
Well,
I say we start with the location nearest us. It will save us a world of effort. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. It is not far from here. Over here.
what? Yeah, and you're taking me where I don't want to go.
It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go.
Mm-hmm.
If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
have yet more locations to attend to. I shall guide us to our nearest destination.
Sorry.
Take these guys out.
Five badges are at your disposal. I'll incant the same spell and will overwhelm our foe with our combined magics.
A nasty blow, that.
Stay out.
Naught like a curative to fill one with vim.
20.
All done, then?
Not a bad idea.
Back to Captain Brant.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
A useful bauble, the ferry stone. 'Twill allow us to travel vast distances in an instant.
That's
We
actually
must save it
really
for a time
good.
of dire need.
Pretty sure I can probably buy a few more. Alright, explore the rest here. Maybe we can get level.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I run.
Prepare yourself.
Feather light pelta. Answer.
Harvest
Us.
what I can. I've never seen aught like this. I'd wager my own master would be astounded to learn of its existence.
We head back the other direction. Got ruin columns.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Let's see. What can we do without?
I'll make them pay for that.
Fuck him
In
back.
gold as well as blood. If you fall in the puddle, you're positively soaked.
Yes.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt, this
I've an inkling this is not our first time here.
Remarkable how the route taken can alter one's perception of a place.
This could go really well or really bad. I mean, I think it's art. Makes a difference.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
Well, that's an interesting. I guess we'll get out of the cave now. I was gonna say, I don't think I'm getting past that. I'm just gonna check the other way we came in. Hopefully there's more to this dungeon.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Probably where we came from.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
Leave this to me, Master. I'll see us through. Shall I assist?
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now, I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see.
That's good for me. And I see something up top here.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful.
Okay, yeah.
You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village, but it doesn't. We fled when the dragon attacked. Easier said than done. What are we to do? But mayhap. Please, sir.
A bask of saurians has made its nest within the village. But not for long, if we have any say in the matter.
You need not shrink in danger. We've got strength to prevail over anything.
I'll take the XP.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
I'll handle part of this.
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you. Thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours, we'll do our utmost to see the village restored.
A fine job by our merry band. What say we visit again anon, to see how the village fares in the aftermath?
I don't
Do as you
mind.
say.
Been a couple of days, right? So I could go to the campfire.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I go to the campfire and just rest up for days.
What a view! I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
'Tis as you say.
Up. Think what? Nothing, I don't think. There's probably a basement. Yeah.
A new destination calls to you, I take it. Well, say no more. I look forward to seeing where you take us.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
I'll just go to the camp and see if that will make a difference.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
A camp.
Off we go then.
At camp. Rest till nightfall.
We might better observe our surroundings if we had a lantern lit.
Let us go. Bothersome curs, what for?
They'll soon learn I'm a classy sort without my beauty.
A fine display of skill.
I want to see if this worked.
Our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
Shall we get underway?
At last. I should like for you to see this place as
Okay, not much happening here. What am I doing?
Oh, that took nary a moment.
Okay, so I was getting
Now that
30
we're here,
FPS.
what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Now I'm getting 70 FPS.
I expect Captain Brandt will want to
Oh,
hear
what
of
a
this.
80 FPS.
I know where
what a
that person
big
can be
difference.
found, Master. This way. The person we seek isn't here. Perhaps we'd best come back later?
Waiting around doesn't seem like to do us much good.
Welcome to the stop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. What a delight.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
tidy storefront all to attract.
This looks as good a place as any.
Where am I meeting him again? West. Okay. Captain Brandt. Last time I saw Captain Brandt.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Oh dear. What am I to do? Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Huh.
Say, have you been to Harv? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea. Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat. Dale, as if that wasn't queer enough, I cannot.
Okay, yeah, I
fathom
was
his
already
obsession.
there.
Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
Gather round, gather round. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I should be able to customize more pawns. Fighter, sorcerer. Maximum 20.
I know precisely when a curative is needed. 'Twas an honor to lend my curative arts to your...
Oh, we have another Shadow Heart. Can't have two Shadow. Can we?
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. If ever you've need of an ear to listen.
I enjoy tackling fierce foe. I thank you for the chance to...
Opal.
I see you recognize my worth, Arisen. Ah, good.
Shall we report this development to Captain Brant? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Oh, he's not here, so
Well met, sir. This hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
wait a bit. There he is.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Welcome.
Nothing's harder than living honest.
Where to now?
is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
Again.
Well done, Master.
Oh,
By your efforts,
look,
our
okay. It meant. Oh, it's. I mean, I lose resistance.
task is complete.
Indeed.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you. Yet I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
A crowd that size and not a single heavy purse. What gladdens the heart to see so...
I sense eyes upon us.
I mean, we'll just do.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Make our way to the palace.
Oh, could use a rest.
Here's hoping they'll...
Have no fear, Master.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
But not at the expense of my duty. Days like a welcome respite from all that hassle and
I mean, with the FPS higher, I still have to copy. But
would that all places were so welcoming as this. What's to be done about this?
it is what it is.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious.
I cannot afford another casualty.
And I lose that. But it just looks cool.
Happiness is a full schedule.
Oh, stick.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Oh, I see where I had to go.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
I have an idea. I gotta go up. Actually, I went. In case I need to.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Would that all my days.
Who's there?
Oh. Ben.
Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light?
Yes.
I am Sven, the son of Queen Regent Disa. Mother has been acting rather strangely of late. I thought to investigate the matter whilst she was away. I gather 'tis the same for you. I can't imagine what else would have summoned you here.
Okay. Does it... Oh.
My word! You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brown. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good.
Okay.
Sven, where have you been?
Forgive me. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
must needs be done. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as
And I just dodge in just in case.
Tis good to be reunited.
Report back to Brant.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen.
Yes, if everyone knows I'm the Arisen, what's the point of the Queen then?
If only my collection were complete. Alas, and 'twould wound my pride. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, the man's home is located in Batal.
What say we gather some information?
I really gotta deposit some junk.
Seems I'm not the only one who's too busy to rest.
Good evening, sir. I trust you.
Much. Dump some here. This.
Fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Welcome. Well met.
Would that I could space such as this.
There he is.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. And how fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This
Yes.
scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. And from Batal, no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What am I getting now?
Seems we
Oh,
were right
Wigstone.
to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come. How very peculiar.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldor amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful
You want me to
ruler.
break him out of prison?
Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Should you be discovered, I'll...
A ladder, is it? How convenient. After you, Arisen.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Oh, I'm gonna do a little bit of shopping, maybe.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price,
And buy a few things, maybe. If there's anything that I can wear. I mean, I was gonna say there are some better gear I could probably wear. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up here, do a little bit of shopping, maybe. Maybe pick up some better stuff. Maliar armor. Such. Okay, so stay tuned.